This is the legend of Elsewhere, Kentucky, a town that was said to have been erased from existence after a schoolteacher poisoned her students and caused a deadly curse. Now, how this story goes about sometimes can be confusing, but in one story, the schoolteacher poisoned her students, and after doing so, there was a curse put on the town. This curse caused people to get violently ill and even suddenly die. After this, the town was evacuated by the government and the people were relocated to nearby towns. After that, this little area of Elsewhere in Callaway was bought out by a neighboring town and was demolished, leaving only the schoolhouse reportedly remained. Even the roads were ripped up and eventually overgrew by the wilderness. After all of this, it was said that people started stumbling upon the old schoolhouse, even going inside and reportedly never coming out. This story goes that people would walk into the building, and then anyone outside would hear loud screams, like a whole mess of screams just go off, and the person would never wander back out, and people were always too afraid to go back in. Now, official reports say that Elsewhere, Kentucky never existed, and it is just an urban legend. However, researchers have actually found proof that there was a town called Elsewhere that was claimed to have been demolished for either two reasons. One, for health and safety risks, or two, to be strip-mined. Now, no one really knows the truth, but some people claim that the town really is real, though many hold to that it is just a legend. Now, the stories about Elsewhere is that urban explorers have ventured into the wilderness and have found roads they believe lead to it. But many believe that these roads are nothing more than trails dug out long ago by either ATVers, maybe miners, or maybe, vehicles and anything going through there over time. But there is many of stories that claim that if you go to Callaway County, right by the shore of Kentucky Lake, around the shoreline area, there's supposed to be a roadway that you can find that will supposedly lead you into the town, though most people say it's pretty overgrown by the wilderness at this point. Now, with that being said, the town itself, as I live in Kentucky, I do not know if this story is true or not, but myself, I have actually ventured down by Callaway, and so far I have not found any remnant of it. But there is people who have claimed to have taken pictures of this schoolhouse, but not dared to go inside it. But many people say it's cursed to even go on it. So maybe there was something more behind this curse. Maybe this supposed curse was a story, and maybe there was some kind of risk from mining or some kind of risk from contaminated land, like what Australia or even the asbestos mine in Australia once had. What do you think? Was this real or just a false story? Be sure to follow me here on TikTok. Also check me out on YouTube and Instagram.